Last week I had an appointment. It was a work appointment. It was a meeting. It's very important. And it was about a 45-minute drive away from where I was in West LA. 45-minute drive, said Google Maps. You should check Waze. Do you know those people? Check Waze. It's the same fucking thing, everybody. Okay, it all said 45 minutes. So in LA, you don't know. 45 minutes doesn't mean anything if Apple Maps is saying there is absolutely guaranteed to be an accident along the way, or 2 or 3 or 4. So I left 1.5 hours. I know that sounds crazy, but then at least I'm not sitting in traffic or dealing with an accident that Google Maps hadn't alerted me about, and I can get there early, and then I can have a coffee, and then I'm relaxed, and I'm there. I've made it to my destination. So I get in my car. Right, it's the morning. Right, reverse out of my garage, start driving, and my car goes boom. You know that? My car goes boom. I look, and I see there's an orange tyre light. It's low tire pressure. I've got a Jeep, right? Oh, did you know that? And it's 36 PSI on all my tyres. Now the front left is reading 27. Now that's low. I'm thinking I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna deal with the tyre pressure afterwards, right? But then I've got a thing in the back of my head saying, driving down the freeway with a low tyre, you're asking for more, right? You're asking for a blowout of some sort. Now, where I live, there's lots of tyre companies, lots of mechanics, there's lots of garages, there's lots of places all along Lincoln Boulevard, right? Lincoln Boulevard. So I think I'll just go to one of those. So I'm driving along, I turn the left into one of the tyre places, closed. I guess I'm too early. They open at 8 and it's about 7:30. So then I go to a gas station. I'm thinking, yay, I'll just do it myself. I'm a man. So I pull over and I get out in the little bay. You know, there's a bay, and I'm looking and I'm trying to find the on button, and then it says quarters only. I mean, I don't even carry cash on me, let alone quarters. I'm looking around, see if I can find anybody from the 1980s. So I go into the shop and I say, hi, can you give me some change? Can I swipe my card and you give me some quarters? He said, no. And I said, but I don't have any. Can you help me with that? He said, no. So I run now, and that's annoying, isn't it? It's annoying. That 10 minutes, right? 10-minute delay. So I get back into my car, turn it on again with a little button. We go, bong. I know. You don't need to bong me, car. You don't need to bong. I know. I'm dealing with it. So then I reverse. I go to another gas station further up the road, take a left, go to the air. I'm looking. It says out of order. Reverse. Yeah, turn my car on. Bong. I know. Okay. Then I'm thinking, there's one up the road on the right, a gas station. Right, I'm sort of heading. I'm sort of all the while I'm heading towards the freeway, so I'm heading in the right direction. Right. So turn in, and I go to the bay. Right? I'm not joking. Okay. Now listen, I'm not judging. I'm not doing this for comedy value of any type. Okay. But there was a drunk man in a wheelchair with a dog, where the air is, holding like a bottle of bourbon. And I sort of thought, how do I park my? Is there any way you can move so I can do? He said to me. I'm not risking it. I reversed out, turned my car on. Bong! Oh, I know! Okay. Then I'm like, oh, there's another tyre company up the road. So we'll go to the other tyre company. As I'm driving in, closed. 8 o'clock. I can't wait that long. I've got 20 minutes. I've got to get on the road. I've got to get on the road! So then I see another gas station, which is now beyond the freeway. But I'm like, I'll go there. There must be some air. Has anyone got any air? I pull into the gas station, and this is a thing, right? And it's got a card reader. So all my dreams have come true. So boop, the car and the air. So I go out of the thing. So I unscrew the thing on my wheel, and I put it in. And I'm looking at the reader. I plugged in. I put in the 36. You put the number in, and it starts pumping the air right in, and it tells you when it's ready. And it goes beep beep when it's ready. So I look up. It goes beep beep. It says error. So I press the button again. I press go. I hear it go. So I put it on my car, and then it goes beep beep error. What? So I'm like, so I go in to the shop. I said, does your air work? He goes, no. I said, but I've just put in some money and the air's coming out. He goes, no, it kind of goes in reverse. So I get the fuck out of there, and I put the thing back on my thing, and I get in my car and I turn it on, and it goes boom, and it's gone from 27 to 24 psi. I found the only pump in the whole of LA that sucks air out of your tyres. Right? So now I've got a lower tyre pressure than when I started. So I reverse out. My car goes boom, wah, 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 and I go to another tyre company that's open. And I said, can I get some air? And they said, that's $10. They said, that's $10 to put some air in your tyres. They said, you could try the gas station further down the road. I said, I've tried 7 gas stations. All right? I don't want to pay you $10 for air. Do you understand? Is there any way you can help me? Help a man. Help a man. I'm a simple man. They said, sorry, it's $10. Out of fucking principle at this stage. I'm running half an hour late. I'm not paying. I'm not paying! So I reverse out. Boom. I know! I'm Googling the next gas station. I'm Googling. What? There's a gas station down the road. And I go in, and there's air. And I went, boo, and I go into the shop first. And I said, does your air work? He said, yes. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, does it take cards? He said, yes. And I did, boop, and I go, and I put 4, and I go, boop, and he goes, whoosh, and I get in my car, and he goes, guess how long I've got now to get to the meeting, which is going to take 45 minutes. 45 minutes!